Hey, Room 106, welcome back to gym class. Today we are going to do some rolling with a ball towards some pins or targets. But first, we're going to start with a warm up. First part of the warm up is we're just going to take our arms and we're going to do some arm circles forward, nice and big arm circles, nice and forward. All right, now let's make some small circles forward. Now let's go big backwards arm circles. Small backwards. Good. Okay, now let's go side to side. Okay, now we're going to take a step back so you can see me here. We're going to do what's called some marches or some high knees. Okay, so you're going to stay in one spot, bring your knee up, back down. Up, drive it back down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Now we're going to do some push-ups. Okay, so you want to find a space that's a little bit softer, carpet, or Coach Wiz is going to use a mat. And there are 3 types of ways that you can do a push-up. Okay, I'm going to show you the regular push-up first, and then I'll show you 2 modified ways to do push-ups. Okay, the first way that we're going to do a push-up is that we get in what's called a plank position. Okay, so I'm going to get on my toes and my hands. Okay, my back's flat, and I'm holding myself up. This is a plank. Then I'm going to bend the elbow down and push up. Okay, you can try that. 2 modified ways that we can do push-ups. First is on our knees. Okay, so we stay on our knees, hands shoulder width apart, but now I want to walk my hands a little bit further up, so I'm tilting forward, bend at the elbow, and up. And up. Okay? That's one way to do modified push-ups. The next way is a CrossFit push-up, which is where you are going to get in a regular push-up position. Okay? You're going to go down. You're going to let your body hit on the ground like this, and then push yourself back up. Push yourself back up. Okay? Let's try 5 push-ups. You choose how you do them. I'm going to do regular push-ups. You can try any of the 3 that I showed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome job. Next exercise is called a Superman. So you're like a superhero here. So on my stomach, my hands are out, my feet are flat. I'm going to raise them up just like this and then back down. That's 1. Up, back down. 2, up, back down. 3, up, back down. 4, up, back down. That's 5. Awesome job. Let's do 10 more marches together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Now, I want you to stand just like this. We're going to reach up, then reach and touch our toes. Reach up, reach and touch our toes. Up, 3, touch our toes. Up, 4, reach and touch our toes. Up, 5. Whew. Awesome job. Let's take 3 nice big deep breaths together. In through our nose, out through our mouth. In through our nose, out through our mouth. One more big deep breath in, out through our mouth. Awesome job with that warm up. I'm also going to include another video. It's a 10-minute chair yoga. If you would like to try it, it's for ages 3 through 12. So it's very beginner oriented, and it's really a good workout because it's something you can do in a small space. Okay, and it's a really cool video to get some yoga experience, get some stretches, get some exercise at your seat at home. So try that if you would like to. We're going to move on right now to our activity for today, which is rolling. Okay, so we've talked about a lot of different things using a ball, catching, tossing, striking, but now we're going to talk about rolling. And the first thing that Coach Wiz thinks of when I think of rolling, bowling pins. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to find something that you have that you can roll a ball towards. So Coach Wiz is lucky. He's got bowling pins that I can place right here. Okay? Now, if you do not have bowling pins, okay, which I'm sure that most of you do not have bowling pins lying around your house, you could use 2 empty bottles. Okay? They'll work as well. So whatever you have, you can use. Okay? And what we're going to talk about today is rolling a ball to these pins or bottles, whatever kind of target you have. So the first thing that you need to think about is, how do we roll a ball? Okay, well, I'm going to stand close, but not too close. Okay, I can roll it 2 ways. I can roll it from the center of my body, like this, with 2 hands, or I can roll it from the side of my body with 1 hand. Okay, I'm going to show you both ways. If you're going from the middle, you want to aim, ball in the middle, and you need to bend your knees so that you're rolling the ball from the ground. If we stand straight up, it's going to be a toss and the ball is going to bounce. We don't want it to bounce. We want it to roll. So, Coach Wiz will stand. I'm looking at my target, ball low between, and I'm going to roll it just like that, try to knock down the pins. If you knock them down, you pick them back up. And you can continue to do this by trying to knock them down, then maybe take a step back, or maybe put more objects there to roll and knock down. Keep track of how many you can knock down in a row. See if you can knock them all down at once, which would be called a strike. It's up to you, but I want you to get some rolling in. Second way to roll is this. From the side, Coach Wiz is a righty, so I use my right hand. I step with my opposite foot. So this is just like toss. So I'm going to step opposite foot. I'm bending just like I would when I roll. And I roll it so I can knock down a strike, all 4 pins. Okay? So the game that I think of when I think of rolling is definitely bowling. Maybe you've been to a bowling alley before and you've gotten a chance to do that, where you're rolling a ball and you're trying to knock down objects. Okay, so that's a game that you can play on your own at home, where you find things that you have. Maybe you have some pins, maybe you have some old milk cartons or water bottles or something that you can use to roll to knock down, because we want some sort of target to roll to. Okay, if you would like to, you could start off by rolling back and forth with mom and dad. So you roll to them, they roll to you, and we roll back and forth. Or you could simply roll to an object. Okay? If you don't have a ball, you want to try to find something that will roll. Okay? If you are going to use the socks and the shirt like we talked about with throwing and catching, you just want to really make sure that you can round it off with rubber bands to make sure that it'll roll on a soft surface. But a ball is going to be the best. It could be big or small. It does not matter. Something that you can roll inside, or if you're able to get outside, perfect. Now you can use a little bit more of a variety of a ball to roll outside. Okay, so rolling from the center, make sure we're using both hands, bending at the knees in the middle of our body. If we're using one hand, whatever hand you are, if you're righty, you're stepping with your left. Lefties will step with their right, rolling towards objects, going for a strike. Try out that yoga video if you'd like, redo the warm-up if you would like, and then get to some rolling and have fun today. Awesome job, Room 106. See you guys soon.